to be packing my school bag for esthetician school, which I talked a little bit about in my last video, so I thought I'd just kind of talk y'all through it, talk about the things that I'm packing, and then, like I said in my last video, honestly, I think a lot of the things that I need for school, I already have in my purse. So I went ahead and brought out like my toiletry bag that's in my purse, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about that too. So let's just get started with the boring stuff. I'm gonna throw everything in like a Trader Joe's canvas bag for now because I'm gonna bring my purse and I don't want to have like two purses. I'm gonna see if I can get away with just throwing my like, you know, daily stuff that I need in my purse and then leaving the rest in my locker. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. First thing, I need paper towels. These are Kirkland Signature paper towels. I feel like bringing a full roll of paper towels is so back to school coded. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, some of these things I was like, wow, this makes me feel like I'm going to kindergarten a little bit, not in a bad way. Next thing is these sandwich bags. These come in 4 different colors on the top, which is kind of fun. I just bought them because I think they were the cheapest. So that is going in the bag. The last like relatively boring thing is this painter's tape for labeling stuff. Ooh, and I forgot to pick up one last thing. Oh well, I'll just tell you guys. I need to grab a Sharpie for my pencil pouch. So that is very exciting. Okay. And then I need a notebook. Ooh, sorry. I need a notebook. I am gonna bring a notebook first and see. I also have an iPad. I generally do better with physical note-taking, but I might end up just liking bringing my iPad because that's kind of like what I use to plan out my days. It might be a little bit easier to use that, so we'll see. TBD. These two in the back I'm gonna keep in my locker. So this is the Lumi Vanilla Bliss spray deodorant. I tried this out actually yesterday and I really like it. So I'm just gonna keep this in my locker. It's nice because it's spray, so like I don't have to, you know, put a solid bar on like my underarms after they've already been sweating. It's a good quick way to refresh. So I'm gonna keep this in my locker for now and see if that is like functional and makes sense, but we'll see. And then the last kind of like big thing that I'm gonna keep is this dry shampoo from Tresemme. I also really like this, at least the smell. I really like it. I love this line of Tresemme products. This is the A-List collection. I love the scents that they're using for these. Yeah, this is just their dry shampoo. And I need this because we give and receive a lot of services, or we're going to give and receive a lot of services, and your hairline gets really oily with all like the oils and products that you use. So it's just a nice way to refresh if you need to. Okay, next let's talk pencil pouch. I think I'm going to be using this one just because this one has kind of a finicky zipper. But what I need is, I just brought like one mechanical pencil because I hate using pencils. And then I have a regular pen. I have one of these Bic like multi-color pens just in case I want to use a different color to highlight something. And again, I honestly don't know if I'm going to even be using a notebook in any of these, but I'm going to bring them just in case, because I think even if I were to almost exclusively use an iPad, there would still be times where I would maybe want to do like physical map outs of something. Like I said, I definitely tend to be more of like a physical learner. And so sometimes to just lock in something that's kind of floating around in my brain, I need to map it out and draw it out. So these two, I believe, are kind of your standard issue. I love a thin Sharpie. I feel like that's the only way to go when you actually want to like precisely highlight things, underline them, box things out. So much more functional than a thick tip Sharpie, in my opinion. So I have bright yellow and then a darker blue. And then I also have this set from a pastels collection that I really like. I think these are kind of a mild liner dupe. Mild liners tend to be really expensive. Sometimes you can find them cheaper on Amazon. They used to be kind of affordable, and I feel like they've kind of gotten out of control now that they retail at Target, and I find that they're just kind of overpriced in my opinion. The nice thing about mild liners though is that they have an even like a point tip on one end and then a thick tip like this one on the other, and they also come in cuter colors, a bigger variety of colors. But honestly, I don't need 20 Sharpies. I probably won't even use this many, or Sharpies, highlighters. I probably won't even use this many, to be honest, but I like a variety, and you never know, especially because a lot of things that I will definitely need to be studying harder are more anatomy, physiology stuff, and I think, there's lots of different categories, lots of different colors to be used. So I'm just going to bring all of these. I'm obviously not going to bring duplicates, but I am going to bring them all and see how we do. So that's my pencil pouch sorted out. Okay, I'm going to move this off to the side because I don't think I'm going to use it. Now let's get into things that I probably would bring to school if I did not already bring them around everywhere. Okay, so starting out with the things that I have loose in my bag, I have 3 different lip products. I feel like so necessary. I have 2 e.l.f.s, honestly by accident. I usually only have one. The e.l.f. lip oils, I love these. They really condition the lips, and I really don't think that you need a lip balm when you use these. Obviously it's like ideal to have a lip balm before and have your lips be hydrated, but like you don't need one. And if your lips are dry, these don't emphasize the dryness, they really smooth it out and condition your lips. So I highly recommend. I will say I have tried the Dior lip oil as well, and they are super comparable. I do like the Dior one better, but the e.l.f. one is so much cheaper. It like really doesn't make a difference to me enough to rebuy the Dior. Okay, this guy clearly has been used. This is the Maybelline Glaze Oil Balm in 007, which is kind of fun. Berry haze, and it looks really dark. It's honestly not. This honestly comes out to like my lips but better, to be honest. It's like very neutral to me. Yeah, it's fantastic. If you're not a big lipstick person, I highly recommend these. I was so, like, I have purchased so many lip products trying to be a lipstick person, and this is the only one that stuck. I keep it in my bag religiously. I apply it religiously when I'm out. It really doesn't migrate around your face. It doesn't get on your teeth, at least with my facial structure or lip shape or whatever. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, this is my pouch that I keep in my purse. It's a Le Sport sack that I actually thrifted. I love this pattern. I think it's so fun. It just like makes me happy when I look at it. I love it. I got it for like $3 at the thrift. Okay, first I have hand cream. This is super beat up and almost done, but it's by Spiritual Body Care, and the scent is citrus cardamom. Like, clearly you can tell this has just gone through it. It's so bad. My hands are actually really dry right now, so I am going to use some. But I think one of my favorite things to do when I'm just like waiting around for something, if I am on an airplane, if I'm in the car, if I'm in a waiting room, that is my favorite time to like bust out the hand cream, push back my cuticles a little bit, put on cuticle oil if I have it. It's just such a convenient time. Next thing, I have a Tide to Go stick that has also gone through it, y'all. Like, but I had someone use it and it's still kicking. So yeah, you never know. Honestly, I don't use this almost ever, but I feel like it just comes in handy and it's good to have just in case. Next, I have some feminine care products. I feel like I haven't talked about this on the channel, but I have a tampon that's obviously very, very old. I only have this in my bag just in case someone else needs one because I don't use tampons. I actually use a like cup, and I have this one that's a disposable. Actually, I use a disc rather, but this is a disposable disc just in case I start in public and I need something quicker. And I obviously don't carry around my reusable one all over creation, so I have a disposable one for myself, and these are good for like 10 hours, so I only keep one. Yeah, if any of y'all want more information, I am a seasoned user, and I have lots of opinions on those things, so let me know. Okay, next things, I just have wipes. So I have like a hypoallergenic wet wipe, just like a single, just in case, and then I have a single body wipe, just in case. You never know when you need them. Okay, next thing that I have in here is a lip balm, just in case, you never know when you need like a bajillion other lip products. This is the Smith's Tropical Ambrosia Balm, coconut and mango. It's okay. I probably won't repurchase it again. I'm not super a big fan of just like products that are simply just like Vaseline in a different format and are priced way higher. But it's good. It's cute. I like the applicator. I keep only lip products that I don't have to apply with my fingers in my purse because I don't want to use my hands to put anything on my mouth when I'm out in public anywhere. Next, I have my hand sanitizer. I just use, your standard Purell, that's all you need. I like these because some of the sprays that I've used, I do use spray, but I only use a certain kind most of the time because I don't think enough comes out to really like get all over your hands, and I like to have something where I can absolutely drench my hands when I'm disinfecting them. Okay. Next, I have a travel pill case. I love these. This is like very specific to me, and I feel like I have really honed in on the medications that I need out in public or use. One of the things that's missing here is mints. Usually I have mints in here. And honestly, most of them are not really real medications. So, okay. Also duplicates in here. So I have a pain reliever. I think this is Advil. I don't know. And then I have some Tums. I have cranberry pills. And then these little white ones, I think are ginger mints. I have Dramamine. And I think that's it. I think these are both cranberry pills. Oh, no. This is a cranberry pill. And then this is the non-drowsy ginger Dramamine. And then that's another mint. So that's what I keep. Honestly, this comes very much in handy. I think this is so like, these kinds of things are so personal. If you have things that you deal with regularly, like the Dramamine one, saves me like on the regular. So, yeah, really just depends. If you're a healthy person and you never have any problems ever, I'm happy for you. But I need a bigger purse to carry all of my items. Okay. Next, I have this Crest Scope Spray. I seriously think I'm gonna try and break open this bottle when I'm done and refill it, because this is literally just Scope mouthwash in the tiniest receptacle. And I'm pretty sure they made it so you can't open it because it literally is just mouthwash. So I think I might just end up buying a refillable spray bottle like this and just putting mouthwash in it, because that's literally all this is. And I know that that's probably not great health-wise, but I don't use this very often, but like when you need it, you need it. And I like to feel prepared. So yeah. I have some trash, obviously. And then, ending with a bang. We have 2 hair ties, just in case. And then I have my Poo-Pourri in this tiny travel perfume container. I have a specific scent of Poo-Pourri that I like to use. And it doesn't usually come in a travel size. And so I bought a ton of the large size ones. And now I just refill this little travel one, and then obviously use the big one at home. If anyone wants to know, it's the cranberry spritz or fizz or something. It's the cranberry one. I really like that scent. I feel like this is probably the most intimate video I've ever made on this channel. I feel like you've learned so much about me. Purses are so personal like that. It's so funny. Now that I've made this, I kind of am like, oh, should I do like a full what's in my purse video? It's probably not as exciting now because I feel like my little toiletry bag is definitely the most exciting part of the whole bag. Yeah, like I said, the one thing missing, I put more mints in here, and I probably have gum in here as well, just because I feel like sometimes You need like the full trifecta. The other thing that I have in my car that I will probably put in my locker are the Crest Wisps. I love those things. Again, like for keeping your mouth clean. Obviously you can get like a travel toothbrush, and I probably will do that as well. But if you're working closely with a lot of people, it's just really important to smell clean and fresh. So that's kind of the priority with all of these items. Yeah, anyways, I hope you all are doing good. Have a good rest of your week. I think I will be posting this next week during my first week at school, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try and post consistently-ish, like I said every time. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in the purse video. And yeah, good vibes today. I feel like I forgot that folks are finishing up school around this time. It's such a fun, exciting time of year. Like, it's warming up, people are happier. It's just good vibes, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. I hope everyone's doing well.